Well, hello everyone. It's your host. It's Fatty316. How y'all doing this week? Well, thanks for joining us, or our future people who are going to join us on this pace together, what they call it, the slap together show on
Yeah,
a
slap
Sunday
together.
afternoon. Yeah, was it stick and pace or whatever the fuck it is? Uh, I can't think of the name. Where the fuck it is? Who
Yeah, you
cares?
said it right, bro. Slap together, bro. It was right. You were right the
Slap
first
together.
time. Yeah.
Slap that bitch up.
Not
uh,
necessarily that, but yes.
But joining me, of course, is my co-host, my partner in crime. You know him. You'll love him. Maximus G420. How you doing today, my friend?
What's going on, baby, baby? The Saints won, bro. I'm super happy.
Did they? I was sleeping. I wouldn't
Yeah, I know.
know. I was like, yeah, I don't give a shit about the Saints.
Yeah, that's it, bro. It's been a rough week, bro. It's a long week. First week back from vacation. Oh,
Very
everything.
true, but a hell of a fucking payoff.
Well, for some of us more than others.
I love you, Gary, but yes, that's very fucking true. I cannot sit here and lie to you, my friend. I will
Oh,
be
I know.
perfectly honest, which
Oh, I
we're going
know,
to
bro.
get into very much later on.
Yeah, that was awesome. But yeah, bro, it's just been a crazy week, man. Just did you hear? I have to tell you this off the top because this was just strange when I was going through. Did you hear about the damn airplane that lost a door in the middle of the fucking flight?
I heard something about that, but I was like, did people fall out the plane? I guess
No,
not.
that's
No,
that's
then
the thing because they were wearing their seatbelt. That
yeah,
little
well,
bullshit
yeah.
ass lap seatbelt actually held them in, and but four people did lose their phones. Their phones got sucked out of the window or sucked out of the door. So that was kind of weird. I
Well,
was like,
good thing is, it's not gonna no one's gonna be able to use them. The things will probably be shattered to shit
oh
or
no,
in the
those things are
water.
yeah, those things are gone, bro. It's like, oh look, I could have tracked it. Little find my phone on my watch and like, oh,
Somebody's
can't find
track
it.
it's like a family member's track your phone and just the fuck?
How did they just dropped 3,000, 30,000 feet? What the oh my god. What happened?
Oh my god, did they die? They just it just you just see it moving and no signal at
Oh,
all.
it's just gone.
It looking like a movie when they're
Oh my
tracking like a jet on the radar and
it just
what happened
disappears.
to it? What
Just
happened?
it's just an alien. Just an
Oh,
alien
what was that
spacecraft.
movie? It's gone, sir. I forgot there was a movie when they were like tracking something on the radar, and I guess they went into light speed, and he's like, "Sir, they're gone."
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what it is though. I just
Was it Spaceballs? No, it wasn't Spaceballs.
no. It's one. I know it was a popular movie. I just can't think of it. Actually, let me get into our comments. See who's all in here right now with us.
Yeah.
We got Miss Christie with us, your lovely significant other.
Yeah.
We got and Chris Matthews too with us.
Yeah. The Chris's.
Chris,
We always be pulling the Chris's. That's for sure.
what's up, Chris? What's up, Christy? Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yes. Thank you very much for coming in and boosting our morale and our ratings.
Yes, and y'all may see, Niagara Falls in a little.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. Bro, and speaking about aliens, did you hear about that shit that happened on the first day of the new year in Miami,
I
where
heard something about that, but
it's from what I could piece together, from what it sounds like. There's a couple of them that I kind of believe a little bit more than others, but I still don't know what to believe because the media, the government will block out whatever information that they don't want you to hear about anything. Um, but one person posted on their Instagram, posted a reel, not a reel, but just on them talking, telling them that they were there at Miami, and they just heard gunfire in the mall. Like he was like, I was at a Foot Locker, and all of a sudden I just hear people running and screaming, and then people shooting. And I was like, he's like, I don't know what the hell was going on. He's like, so I go out there and look and like, grab my girl with me because we're on vacation. We ain't even from out here. He's like, so we look up, and he's like, it looks like these beings. This is what he said. These beings that are 8 to 10 feet tall that are just walking casually through the mall, just casually. And I'm like, And he's like, and then people were shooting at it. People like from Miami that were there, pulling out their guns and shooting at these things. And these things were disappearing and then reappearing in another space. So like they'll be in front of you, and then they'll disappear, and then they're 20 feet over there in that direction, or 20 feet over there in that direction. And you're just like, what the fuck? And he said, I don't know what happened. He's like, all I know is that we left, but we were able to sneak out and get past some of the security of the police. This is all according to what he said, and that they were taking everybody's cell phone. Anybody that had any pictures or any videos of anything on their phone about what was actually happening inside the mall, because it doesn't make sense that there was over 60 helicopters. They cut the power to the mall. They had a Black Hawk helicopter flying over the mall. They considered it a no-fly zone. There was no airports. There was no airplanes landing at the Miami International Airport while this was happening. And they were saying this was all just because it was a gang fight between 4 individuals, because only 4 people got arrested, 4 teenagers. I never heard of no. You need 60, armed police officers to come in and to stop a fight between 4 people.
It was the Miami Latinos shooting at the aliens. Like, remember in what was it, Independence Day, when they were showing the news broadcast? We need Los Angeles. I forgot.
I know what you're talking about.
Please stop shooting at the fucking. You could trigger an
international. Yeah. An international. Don't do that. Let's just leave them alone.
Don't matter, because they're gonna whip your ass anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
But yeah, but it was crazy. That was one thing that I had to bring up at the beginning, because it was just weird. I hadn't heard anything like this in a while. And some of the videos that are out there are kind of grainy and you can't really tell. I never understand how we got all this technology where I can see a galaxy billions of miles away from the James Webb Telescope, but the second I try to see a video from some parking garage footage of a mall 200 feet away, I can't see anything. Doesn't make any sense to me.
Real quick, he's here.
Uh-oh.
Direct from out of the wasteland. He's bad, he's beautiful, he's crazy. It's the man with no name.
It's the Dirk.
Hey, it's in the dark.
Yep, might as well be.
The Dark Dirk.
That sounds slightly racist. I don't know. I'm not sure about you.
Bad power.
Exactly. I knew Chris was like that the whole time.
I know, I'm telling you, bro.
I know it. I know it.
If you knew where he lived, where he lived compared to where I lived, yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
I told you, I'm a double agent.
All he needs is some.
The skin may be white, but the blood is Latino. You never know what side I'm on. I'm the real dark man.
All he needs is some shrimp boots.
Dude, I
some
had
white shrimp boots.
Bro, I had an old friend. I'm not gonna call about, but he get pissed and bitter with me sometimes. And I've been knowing this dude 30 years, and he'd be like, "You're racist," and I'd be like,
Yeah, that's
dude, if I'm racist, I fucking infiltrated you motherfuckers great, because for 30 years you didn't have a clue. I was like, yeah, I just live with y'all and this and that. Yeah, I did a hell of a job. They got me in good, They had me dug in.
It's the long
like,
play,
come
bro. It's the
on,
long
man.
play. It's the 45-year play.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah
my.
right.
Never heard of that one.
Your plan.
Yeah, exactly. Like I've heard of Russian spies, living here, like that one show on FX that
Russians?
they had. Yeah, they had the Russians where they had the family that lived here. And
Mhm,
they
I
raised a
remember that.
family, like, and everything, and the kids were like, "What the fuck's going on with mom and dad?" And it's like, "Oh, it's because we're spies." It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Like
not
that's
really,
just
Felicity.
I know. I was like, "Oh, that's what." It's like,
I
why
know.
are you speaking Russian? What the hell? It's do svidanya. What the fuck? I thought we were from Kansas. What's going on? I don't remember. Not too much of a big or a big
Yeah.
Russian population in Kansas.
The Americans, I think that's what it was called.
Yeah, the Americans. Yeah, that was a good show. It's actually
You're
a really good
bunch
show.
of crazy American cowboys.
Oh my god.
I love
Yeah,
that
bro.
dude in Armageddon, your boy.
Oh yeah,
The
that guy was
Russian
awesome.
cosmonaut.
Oh yeah. He's like USA parts, Russian parts, all made Taiwan.
In Taiwan.
Fucking slamming shit with
This
the
is how we
fucking-
fix things on Russian space station. I want to go home.
he was smashing the shit out of everything with that wrench. I was like, this guy is going to kill them, and they're all going to die in space. They're all going to die in space because he's just like, fuck this place. I'm tired. I need to go home.
I want to go home.
Oh man, but yeah, bro, this was some crazy stuff. This just the beginning of the week, bro. Like the beginning of the year, the new year.
Yep.
It's just weird. Cat Williams taking everybody out. Like, damn. I listened to that whole interview with him and Shannon Sharp. It's like 3 hours long.
It's a long one.
Holy
So
shit,
apparently,
bro.
more people wanted his booty more than Damon.
Yeah, bro. It's bro.
I'm not a girl, Damon. I'm a boy.
Like, it's fucking crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
He buried
I don't-
everybody.
Yeah, bro. It's just what? It's like, oh my.
You never
Except
heard of
that
that cracker?
Yeah, Cat Williams went off, bro. He went off on everybody.
He did.
It's just, man, I can't believe that. Like when he was killing Steve Harvey and
Yeah.
just tell him that he stole his story. I was like, shit. I'm like, what? And then Cedric the Entertainer. My favorite line was, "How are you gonna be calling yourself Cedric the Entertainer? You can't sing, you can't dance, and you ain't funny."
Well, he made a good
was
point.
like, shit.
He
was
made
like,
he
God damn.
he did make a good point that I remember thinking many years ago when the Kings of Comedy came out, because
Yeah.
it was D.L. Hughley, Bernie Mac,
Cedric the
Steve
Entertainer.
Harvey,
Cedric the
and Cedric.
Entertainer.
And at the time, I was like, who the hell is Steve Harvey and Cedric? How can you put your name King of Comedy? I knew who DL was, and I knew who Bernie was, and
Right.
I was fine. But it's like, you calling yourself the Kings of Comedy? Who the hell are y'all? Now, I granted, I think Steve Harvey's much funnier than Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a fan of neither, really. I mean, they've had some good roles here and there, but I'm not
I
a
like Steve
fan of
Harvey.
neither.
I
I
always
liked
thought he
them
was
in
bald.
Johnson Family Reunion. I liked that movie. I thought it was funny.
Look, man, I've always thought Steve Harvey's high top fade wasn't real. And then when
That
Cat,
mustache, they had some big thick mustache too to go along with it.
and then when Cat Williams said that shit was fake, I was like, damn. And Shannon Sharp was just like, he couldn't. He was just like, damn, I ain't gonna have nobody back on my show. He's taking out everybody. I was like, God damn it, bro.
Whoa, Cat. So you saying other than LeBron, someone wanted your booty too? Whoa,
Yeah.
wow.
P. Diddy apparently was trying to get that ass a lot from the interview, from what he was talking about. Like, bro, like he didn't care, and ain't nobody clapped back at him. So it's got to be true, right? Because if he's saying all this, like, if everybody knows, if you talking all that shit,
We lost Dirk.
yeah, we lost him again. We lost the Dirk man. But it always seems to me that whenever somebody lies about something, they'll come at you. But yeah, man, the fact that he just took out everybody, bro. I just can't believe he took out everybody. But yeah, Chris, you're right. D.L. Hughley, yep, and Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac was a legend, bro. I love Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac was funny as hell, bro. I hate that he passed away.
I forgot where I was going. Dirk kind of dropping out, kind of lost me.
Yeah.
I think I was going to just make another Shannon Sharp joke. I was going to, I knew what I was going to do before he dropped out. I was going to go, because you know why me and Sterling used to stealing pies, huh? Not to eat. You ever seen American Pie?
That's crazy, bro.
We pretended like they were white women's Buddhists.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, bro.
Shit, man.
I love Bernie Mac show was one of my favorite shows, bro. I used to love that goddamn show. That show was so fucking funny, bro. Especially because he based it on the south side of Chicago, which is great. So I was like, all right, that's what's up. I was got whenever they represent the city. I love when shows represent the city. I think I only watch certain shows because they're from Chicago.
Right. Since Dirk's not around, so let's just, you want to get in some entertainment news real quick?
Yeah,
probably the biggest news of the week outside of Cat Williams.
I was like, outside of Cat Williams taking out everyone.
Yeah. I mean to go to finish it up real quick. I think I can't say I believe everything he says because you just don't know. But I would think there's some truth into it, at least.
I think there's a lot of truth into it because he wasn't afraid of shit, bro. And nobody said anything. Nobody. Steve Harvey hasn't come out and said nothing about it. Nobody's come back out and said anything to contradict anything that he said. And usually by this point, they would have already said something. It's been almost a week, bro. It's been like 5-6 days since that's come out. And nobody's come back and said anything to him. So to me, I think everything that Kat said is true, and fuck, man, like Jesus Christ. Did you hear one last one real quick? He said that he was supposed to go with Ludacris to this,
Yeah.
to the cabal meeting, with all
Hmm.
the big people, and they're just like, you know, one of you guys will get a 20 movie deal and $20 million, and the other one won't. He's like, but you're gonna have to do some things for those $20 million. And then Shannon Sharp's like, well, what happened? He's like, how many Fast and Furious movies are there? He's like, what did he say? He said they'll give him that money and then a light skinned wife, light skinned ugly wife.
Yeah.
Is what
Talks
he
about his
said.
wife. I'm
I
like,
know
ooh.
that was fucked up. I was like, damn, he didn't have to do all that.
Yeah, you have to do all that.
But
But Luda didn't respond with a rap.
Yeah, so Luda's the only one that responded.
Yeah, pretty much.
But nobody else said shit. I ain't heard nothing.
Aries Spears, but
Aries.
Before you after you dropped out Dirk, me and Gary, I was gonna bring up something that's been outside of Cat Williams' booty in jeopardy this week. I was gonna bring up something that's really been really hot on the press. I don't know if y'all heard it, Gary. I don't know if you heard it about the new Star Wars director. She come out and said pretty much that men shouldn't pretty much men shouldn't even fucking bother with the new Star Wars movie she's going to direct.
Yeah, no, I remember you telling me a little bit about that, and I was just like, what?
I'm trying to find the clip. I mean, her only thing she's ever is 2 documentaries about Palestinian women being, I guess, suppressed. Fine. I mean, but outside that, she's done nothing else. She's made comments in the past like she enjoys making men uncomfortable. Her comment on she was on CNN when they announced this, and they even said activist and director right then and there. It's like, oh shit, an activist. I was like, why can't she just be a director? Then she came on and said, we're going to do something special, blah blah blah. Guys, I'm nailing in the final nail now. Star Wars is dead.
I gave up on Star Wars a long time ago, so to me.
Oh, I gave up with the secret. Mandalorian almost brought me back, bro. I was season 2, the end of season 2. I was like, yes, and all to be shot in the back of the head after everything after that.
It's over.
Yeah, no, they kind of fucked that all up, and Marvel's getting destroyed too because Marvel just can't make a good movie. I keep on hearing and reading all these things about the Secret Wars and how it's supposed to be 2.5 hour movies. It's supposed to be 5 hours total, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ!
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, and then the stars they have, they're all the second-rate guys. They're some of the first-rate guys, but they were first-rate guys because they were second-rate guys, really. So that's all. They were just the first-place team.
All right, I found the clip.
You found it?
To see. So tell me, is this a person you would want directing Star Wars?
Filibustering.
There we go. Is that her?
First woman and the first person of color to direct a Star Wars film. It's set to be released in 2026. You can say that the force is strong with this one.
Another one was the reaction by the fans to this new director of the Star Wars film. Yes, Star Wars has handed its $67 billion empire, whatever is left of its empire, to a feminist. Take a look.
So the first woman and the first person of color to direct a Star Wars film. It's set to be released in 2026. You can say that the force is strong with this one. Here's Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy.
I'm very thrilled about the project because I think what we are about to create is something very special. And we're in 2024 now. And I think it's about time that we had a woman come forward to shape the story in a galaxy far, far away.
Okay, first off, everyone's heard me on this. Kathleen Kennedy has been running Star Wars for the last 10 years. She is a woman. She has basically completely destroyed it. Colin, I think you're a big Star Wars guy as well. I suspect you are not thrilled that they have handed this to a woman who thinks that in and of itself, being a woman is a reason to direct Star Wars.
All right.
Yeah, that's a little different. I didn't expect her to be like, yeah, this is okay. All right, well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's dead, dude. it's always been a boys brand. Let's be real about it. It's always been a boy, just like Barbie has been a girl's brand. That's just fact.
Yep.
They don't want boys involved. The people who bring in the shit, the money, and have the interest, they don't want the boys in it anymore. And okay, here's going to be another argument I would have, because a lot of people say, "Oh, it's for kids." Star Wars was for kids when we were kids.
Yeah, it's not for kids anymore.
We're the ones that kept it alive. It's not the newer, younger kids. Yes, we as parents brought our kids in, and they have been young kids, but it's the older fans from the originals that have kept it alive for as long as it really has, because we're the ones that spend the money into it.
Yep.
And so it's not for kids anymore. It's stopped being for kids after the original trilogy.
We're the ones that are bringing our kids and our grandkids to
grandkids at this point,
introducing them to Star Wars and whatnot, versus what it used to be. It's not like that no more. It's not like we were the generation that pretty much we all grew up with Star Wars.
Yeah,
you know, us and a half the generation before us kind of grew up with Star Wars, but they didn't get it. We got it, and we try to pass it down, but it's not the same anymore. We've talked about this before, but everything just changes. Everything goes back around and around and around. I've seen people the other day wearing some stuff that looked like they were in the 80s, and I'm like, what's going on? I'm like,
that's true. That's true.
What the fuck is going on here?
But if you look at it, Disney just went in a whole different direction with like boy brands. Like every character has been either replaced, like even the Marvel world. Look at all the shows. Which character has been they tried, with Hawkeye, with the Hawkeye show, what up, the other Captain Marvel, whatever. All the changes to the next phase is a girl. There's none of them went from boy to boy.
No,
it went from boy to girl.
Yeah, it's always going to be another female lead. It's not going to go back to the
Star Wars. Same thing. They have not had a male Star Wars lead since Andor and Mandalorian. But I mean. I heard Andor is actually good, but I really don't care about a guy who's dead. A backstory about a guy who's dead, unless it's Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
And we already did that. It's called the Phantom Menace.
And we already did that. Exactly.
It all started way back then.
But then again, that guy in that show was not on the same status and level as Darth Vader, where you could keep telling stories about Darth Vader to the end of time.
Oh yeah, everybody wants to hear that.
No one cares about a character that was in Rogue One. I mean, it's just the God honest truth.
Yeah, get a movie, but
you could probably do better with a fucking Chewbacca movie.
Oh, wow, let's see that.
I'd love to see Chewie.
Yeah.
Chewie and Han Solo. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, they did that already. It was called Solo, and it flopped.
Oh, I forgot all about Solo.
I never watched it.
I never watched it either.
I did watch it. It was okay. It wasn't I wouldn't watch it again. Like there's certain Star Wars that I would watch. Like right now, I'll go put on Disney Plus and just go watch it. But then there's some of them that it's like, nah, I'm good. I don't need to watch that again.
Chris says Andor was good, but we know where the story goes. Exactly. Yeah. It's like going watch a Titanic movie, Chris. You know where the story's headed. Into a fucking iceberg.
well, that's why they decided to make the story where it was just about some girl who had some stolen diamond.
Well, I think that we had this conversation. It's like, why do you go see the Titanic? I want to go see the boat fucking sink. That's why I'm going to the movie. I'm not going to see the love story. I'm going to see the boat fucking sink.
Yeah.
Exactly what I'm going to see.
So, yeah, you know what's going to like I said, a character that no one cared. It's different if it was a character someone cared about who died.
Right.
You could probably do better with, I guess the Emperor. They've already did his backstory, too, with the sequel or whatever, the prequels. Yeah, but if it was an established character, you have a better chance. Is what I should be saying.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that because
no. Kathleen Kennedy, she's got. I mean, we've been saying it for years. I mean, you just got to take it, eat it, and just pray for the best.
Yeah, just hope
even though
all we got to do is just hold on to the nostalgia of the original trilogy, and then parts of the second and third, because some of them were okay, but. It is funny. I like seeing those little clips of people showing that all the Star Wars movies are named wrong. And I'm like, once you had all 9 of them, yeah, I can understand it.
Yeah.
But before the 9 were there, you wouldn't have known that.
Right. I mean, then there's more than 9. You got to think there was the 2 Ewok movies that people don't count. I mean, those were Star Wars movies.
I guess so, yeah.
No, they were. They were just TV movies.
Yeah, no, that's.
Oh, that's right. The TV.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's like I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like, do TV movies count? Like made for TV movies? Do those count? I don't know.
Yeah, because they were movies. They weren't shows. They weren't each week. There was just one night you got to see the movie that one night. It was a movie, and it wasn't like it was a movie you could always watch too when those movies came out. I think you'd have to rent them at the video, and video stores wasn't even a thing yet.
Yeah, not big like Blockbuster.
Oh no,
it was all your local video stores. I think before Blockbuster got big, I think there was a Hollywood Video. I remember seeing a couple of those, but then all of a sudden I just started seeing Blockbusters everywhere, and I was like,
well, there was the mom and pops.
Yeah, it was always the local video store,
right,
where they had the room in the back. Had to be 18. Wink, wink. To go back there and look at some of the movies they had.
Have a dude like Randall serving you. You're not allowed to run here anymore.
Randall.
Hey, I used to hang at a rental store when I was a kid. Really? There was a rental store in my neighborhood that we used to hang at, and the dude we hung out at so much. The dude built a back room for us, like a pool hall, like with one pool table, some video games where kids could go and just hang out and shit. He was like, "Fuck it, if I'm gonna hang out at the video store, I might as well do something to make money with you fuckers."
Yeah, no,
why not?
My video store that I hung out was Blockbuster.
Dude, we were so staples. Like he knew us by name. He'd be like, "Hello, I'm gonna hook the Nintendo up to the big screen TVs, them big box motherfuckers." He would hook up an 8-bit for us. He'd let us go on in back of the counter and go grab video games and stop playing them.
Oh damn!
I remember we used to be able to rent video games. That shit was so fun.
That was so much fun.
So much fun.
I started out with one little section at the video store. You're like, what they got in this week?
Yeah, exactly. The new this week rack was always fucking awesome, bro. The new this week that was the first place I always used to go. I was like, can I rent this, Dad? Please, please.
Like, oh shit, they got Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I gotta rent that.
Chris said, speaking of unnecessary cleristry sucks. Yes, I heard. Yeah, Dirk spoiled it for me, but I'm not even mad for him. I'm glad he did. Actually, he did me a favor. Once I heard Dante died, I'm like, no.
Dante died. Heart attack.
And that movie hits home close to me with a story. So when I heard that, I was like, I can't watch it. I can't watch it. It's hitting too close to home now.
Yeah.
So yeah, because we saw him at the convention, me and Gary, and I was like, I can't go meet them dudes.
It was too expensive too. Not only that, it was fucking like $60 just to take a picture. Yeah.
Well, Dante and Randall?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah. But that's not bad though. For both of them, that wouldn't have been bad.
I guess so, but it was also Kenner. Like it wasn't even in New Orleans. Like it wasn't even at like the Moriel Convention Center, where it's like an actual huge convention center. It was at Pontchartrain Convention Center, which is just it's just a big auditorium where they have graduations at. Like don't get me wrong, the graduations for high school and even sometimes some certain colleges, it's big enough. But it's a convention center. It's not like the New Orleans Moriel Convention Center. That thing is huge, bro. It's like a few blocks long. Like it's like the one that's in the city. Like there's a convention center in Chicago. It's where they had the car show. Like the car show was huge. Like and it's like the convention center we're talking about. It's like that's a school auditorium, but it's just bigger than a school auditorium because it is pretty big. But it's just like I don't know. It's not the same. You know what I mean? There's not the same feel to it.
Kind of save money, I guess.
Pretty much, it's your low budget discount rate convention center.
Yep.
All right. Speaking of conventions, so do y'all want me to get into it now?
Yes.
Why everybody came?
Why we're even doing this? Because it's
why you wearing the same Batman shirt for 6 days?
Oh my god!
I even told Gary that. I was like, this motherfucker here.
Dirk, you know why?
I even wore that to our Christmas party too.
He wears it so he looks like he's a time traveler. Every time you look at a picture, you're like, what the fuck? He's wearing the same shirt again. He can't be wearing the same shirt. He's got more than one shirt, right? Like he's got to have more than one shirt.
No.
Setting it up. Hello, young lady.
Oh, you do the Barney Stinson? I'm from the future.
I'm Batman.
But yes, no reason why it's the most comfortable shirt I own, man. It really is. So it's like
I know how that goes, bro.
Shirt.
Yeah, I know how that goes, bro.
But it gets washed. I do. Okay. I own a wash and dry machine.
I wasn't sure about that. Like, what the fuck?
No, come on. No,
bro. We don't use streams like they claim down here, like y'all northerners.
I go down the creek and go use a rock. And I'm going to scrub it and I'm going to go hang it on the line. Make sure the damn kids don't come and snatch them off of there.
There ain't
I
no
ripped
hole
it.
in the wash tub.
Oops, I ripped it.
You know, as we wash the clothes, you hear.
What you're gonna hear is you're gonna hear those three women singing. They're gonna wake up and you're gonna be robbed, and one of your friends is gonna be turned into a frog. Remember, old brother, where art thou? I love that.
I've
fucking
never
movie.
seen it, but I heard
Oh
about
my
it.
god, bro!
Dapper Dan.
Oh my god, that movie is so goddamn funny. George Clooney is so funny in that movie. Everybody in that movie is pretty damn funny, bro. Like, it's just such a good movie, bro. It is one of the funniest movies, bro. What was it? What was it? Babyface. What the hell was his name? The bank robber. Babyface Johnson or some shit. He didn't like nobody calling him that. Like, don't call me that.
That's right.
His name was George, but everybody called him Babyface. He's like, "What'd you say?" He'd get so, and it's because he found out he was bipolar, because he'd be really, really high up at 1 second, and like super, just as low as he was as high. You know, like it was so up and down. That's what it was. It was bipolar disorder. Giorgio had. He was always happy and thrilled, and then all of a sudden he just sad and walk off with a bottle of whiskey and just drown himself in the sorrows because he was sad after he just robbed some bank for hundreds of thousands of dollars or some shit. So it was just it was fucking. But that movie's a good movie.
We're on a Dapper Dan. Are you kidding?
Crazy. So the convention center. What's the tea? What happened? Let us know. Everybody wants to know. Well, we kind of already know, but let's let everybody else know. Everybody else wants to know.
Oh, it started off wild. We get there. We're trying to. I had like the Peter Cullen thing was like 10:30. It opened for 10. So we get there. It's like 10:20. We asked the lady, okay, where's this at? She tells us like 2:39. So me, Mike, and Brandy go up. Shout out Brandy. Shout out to her. I think she's listening. And we go. It's like all the way at the end of the convention, and it's like nobody. Well, Mike and Brandy's like, look, we're gonna go downstairs because you got to go wait. Blah blah blah. I'm like, okay. I walk for about another minute. Nothing, dude. I mean, dead silence. Nothing. I'm like, something's not right here. I'm by myself and this motherfucker over here. Something's not right. So I opened the ticket again on myself. Okay. And it's like 269. It was right where we came up at. I'm like, fuck, I had to walk all the way back. So I get there, and there's about 6 people in line, 7 people in line for that door.
That's not bad.
So everybody gets there. It's only about 12 people, and they had 2 guys, maybe 3, with the ultimate package, like for Frank Welker. And well, it was a small room. It wasn't a very big room. And the lady comes out there and she scans our ticket and everything. She's like, yeah, she gives us papers, like the things we put in for him to say. It was already printed out.
Oh,
and cool. She handed this to her. She was like, all right, this is how it's going to work. We're going to bring 2 or 3 y'all at a time in. You're going to take your picture, come back out, then do everything else after that. And they're going to get the pictures done out the way, blah, blah, blah. And this is like when they're still trying to get everybody organized. So, we're like, all right, and Peter gets there. He walks right by us and he just waves to us. Man, the emotions start build up. Now, I have to give context on something before I go any further. I don't want to sound like I just met a cartoon character. And it's like, oh my God, it's Octavius. I know how a lot of people feel about Optimus Prime, but mine goes above and beyond because I'm going to tell you what I told Peter Cullen when I get to that part. But the Transformers was my world at one point. I didn't have friends. I was picked on. I was beat up a lot back in the younger years. And that's the only thing I had. Transformers literally is the only thing. And I didn't even have the fucking Transformers themselves because my parents were too cheap to buy them. I had just like coloring books and GoBots, but yet I was loyal to the Transformers themselves. So I'll get back to all that later. So I had to give everybody a little context. I mean, why Optimus Prime means so much to me personally. So they pretty much it's like 12 people now, I think. And the lady comes back out and she's like, well, this is what's going to happen, guys. Since there's only 12 of y'all, we're going to just do everything at once. But instead of 3 at a time, we're going to bring you 2 at a time. because Peter wants to spend a little time with each one of y'all.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Oh,
I'm like,
that's cool.
oh, and
That's
dude,
so-
the numbness like just went over my fucking body. I'm starting to tear up at this point.
Starts to faint.
I text Brandy. I'm like, you need to get your ass back up here. And I'm like,
my
dude, I
lady.
don't, dude, I wasn't that bad, but dude, the motion was really starting to come over me big time. And I'm like, Brandy, you need to get back up here. I need you. And
I do declare, I'm flummoxed.
y'all dicks. Y'all are dicks.
Because you're the South, bro. You're the South. Bro.
All right, all right. but-
Vapors.
All right, I'm gonna blow y'all away once the story's fucking finished. All right.
Vapors.
Sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
I tell the
I'm
story.
sorry, bro. Come on, bro. We're gonna bust your balls. We know we love you, bro.
All right.
We know we love you. Come on, man. It's all show, bro. It's all show, baby. Not
All right.
personal. It's all
Where
show.
was I? All right. Brandy comes back up. We're sitting there. And no, I'm honestly, I was really starting to get emotional because it's starting to get closer and closer. But now here's the fucked up part. For every person that was going, like every two people going in, it felt like an eternity for them to come back out. And I'm like one of the last people. I'm like third to last.
That's
So it was feeling like a fucking eternity. Like one would come out, one would go in, and like, okay, when's the next person come out? When the next person goes? So I was already up there by an hour and a half from the time I got lost. And
when you
and
take a
I
tour.
was in this one spot the whole fucking time standing. So I'm next, dude. It's like, holy shit. And Frank Welker's in the room too, because he had a couple of those ultimate packages too. So he was also in the room with Peter Collin. And it was like only 5 other people in the room with them. Like I said, it was that closed up and nobody around.
That's cool.
Oh
That's
my
an intimate
God.
thing, bro. It went from something you thought there was gonna be a whole bunch of people to like,
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
that's well
Dang.
worth the money.
That's why like it
Heck
turned
yeah.
out to be even fucking greater than it was supposed I thought it was gonna be, because now I'm gonna have this intimate time, like you said, with Peter Collin, like I didn't expect.
Yeah, that's always awesome.
So they're like, all right, you come in, and Brandy actually came in with me, and they're like, sit right here. So he's finishing up with the last guy, and Frank's finishing up with his last guy. And as
Oh, man.
we're sitting down, he's doing the voice recording for the guy, Frank, and he's doing Megatron. I look at Brandy's like, it's Megatron. And
You
he gets
sound
up,
like-
he's walking out. I'm like, Frank, I'll see you downstairs, because I didn't get his package. So I
Oh.
mean, so I had to get go down and do the regular line. But and he's like, all right, I'll see you down there. And I'm like, oh, Megatron spoke to me. And so the other guy leaves, and the lady's like, okay, your turn. And I'm like, fuck. And I'm holding the comic book, and I'm walking like slow with my head down. And Peter's like, hold on, let me wipe my hands, and because he was wiping his nose and everything. And he's like, how you doing, Chris? Because it had my name on the paper. And I'm like, and I just started bawling. I was like, Mr. Collin, I just want to tell you, oh man, y'all gonna get me crying. What I just told y'all exactly what I told them. I was like, I didn't have friends. I was the fat kid kids used to beat up, and all I had was Transformers and Optimus Prime. And I'm just like, I couldn't stop. I was just, and I had my head down like I was ashamed, and what he did, he grabbed my hand with both, and he was holding my hand with both his hands. And I'm telling them the story. It was like fucking incredible, man. And hold on. And I'm just sitting there telling them everything about me and what Optimus Prime meant to me, and Peter Cullen's looking at me. He's like, you know what? He said something to me, and he started crying with me.
Oh,
And I was just starting to lose it, like a kid with his dad. And I don't know who it was, because I kept telling him stuff, like everything. I told him about the night when he died, and the 21 years later, how at the movies I was like, welcome back. I told him everything. And he was like,
that's cool, bro.
and the lady next to him started crying too.
Aw.
And
Making everybody cry. Nobody cry.
I had everybody almost in the room crying.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
And he was like, he was just telling me things. And I told him about how I put myself in debt for the damn robot, and he was laughing. And he was like, thank you for being there for me. Like, like I was saying, he was there for me. All right, I can come back. And I mean, the whole time he's holding my hand, whole time. I mean, Gary, I couldn't. My cousin made a comment to me the other day. He said, he put in thing. They say you're not supposed to meet your heroes because it could kill the expectations of it.
Yeah, doesn't seem like that.
Not for me, bro. It went beyond expectations.
He looks like he lived up to it, bro. He lived up to it. That's awesome.
Man was the kindest person I've ever met in my life. He don't know me from shit. I mean, he's Peter fucking Cullen. He's Optimus Prime. The man acts like Optimus Prime. And so
I was wondering too, because when you sent me the pictures that you had, I didn't realize you had so many pictures with him. I was like, Jesus Christ.
And
so that was awesome though.
And dude, I'm sitting there. It's like I'm in there for almost 5-10 minutes. I wouldn't say 10, about 5 minutes, but it feels like forever.
Oh, I was gonna say it probably felt like forever.
And I'm just looking at him, and I'm like, it's fucking Optimus Prime. He's like, all right. So I did crack out the comic book. I cracked it out the CDC thing. He signed it for me. He was like, make sure it dries, Chris. I'm like, yes, sir.
Like, this ain't my first rodeo, bro.
Yeah.
I know what to do.
And I told him about what Brandy told me about when the Ultimate package came up. She was like, motherfucker, you'll never be able to live with yourself if you don't get it,
Right.
knowing. And I told him that. And I guess I want to say his wife or maybe his manager. I don't know. It was a lady, the one I had crying. And she was like, oh, she told Brandy to come up there. And Brandy's like, yeah, he ain't lying and all this shit. And he was like, oh, so when y'all getting, and he's like, when y'all getting married? I'm like, oh, when's the date? I'm like, well, it ain't that day. I got my daughter getting married because I told him I raised my daughter by myself and everything and all that. And he was like, oh, Chris, that's fantastic. And it was like, I'm getting the approval from my hero. Nothing could ever, I can never put a price on that,
Yeah.
And then, so he was like, you got your phone ready? I'm like, yeah. And I hand him the phone. He's like, well, let's do this. Well, the one in time, I'm only going to, Gary actually has a copy. I'm sure Dirk, you want it, but it's mine. So I don't know why y'all want it, but I'm going to play it live for one time. After this, it's going to be locked away because
I was wondering if you're going to play it live because I have it ready to go. So I
kind of put a picture to it and everything, kind of make it even more better. But I thought about this. Peter Cullen has been doing Optimus Prime dialogue for fucking years. But this one is for me and me only. Right. So I'm going to play it for everybody.
My name is Optimus Prime, and this message is for my friend Chris. Chris, congratulations on the way you live your life. And happy birthday. This is your day. It's time to transform and roll out. That's my rollout sound.
I love it how he says, that's my rollout sound. Really, motherfucker? I thought that was a fart.
I thought that was awesome.
That was great, bro.
That's mine. That's mine. That's mine for the rest of time. No one else.
Great.
That's mine.
That's fucking so cool, bro.
So after that, and we chatted for a second, and like I said, I kept crying. I couldn't stop. It was tearing up. I wasn't like, So he gets up. He gets up. And the whole time, I didn't know the chick was taking pictures with my phone. She just kept snapping pictures as we walk into the background, and we're sitting there talking. Cool. And he's before we actually got side to side, he's holding my hand again with both his hands, and he's like blah, just he was telling me stuff, and I just like I told him I was like, you were like a father to me growing up, and he was like, oh, thank you, and all this, and just like it was incredible, and he just. Come here. And he just pulled me and just gave me this big old hug. And I just grabbed him, dude. Like if he was my dad, dude. And I didn't want to let Peter fucking Optimus Prime go, dude. I was just holding him. And he was like, he said something and we took the picture. He's like, Chris, it was very good to meet you. And
That's
he's like,
fucking awesome, bro.
And I was on cloud 9 for the rest of the day, dude.
So did you give an invitation to your daughter's wedding?
Yeah.
I want to sit at Optimus Prime's table. Okay, that's where I want to sit. You're recording his ass the whole day.
Oh, I'd get him to narrate the wedding.
Exactly.
We are gathered here today.
Bumblebee, what are you doing?
I was on cloud 9 yesterday. Then
That's
when I
tough,
finally, we were at 5 hours. I was in line for 4. Like,
Oh, wow, you
line
didn't do
for
nothing
4.
else, everything else?
I
after
didn't.
that?
I didn't get to walk around until the very last hour when I got the last autograph. Because actually, I'll show y'all who I got. I wanted. Well, y'all, everybody knows I did it. Frank Welker,
Yep.
Peter Cullen.
That's what's up.
What I'm going to do is I'm not sending it back to the CDC. I'm going to not take that gamble because I don't care what the value of it is anymore. It's
Right.
priceless to me now. It's fucking
Right.
priceless.
Yeah.
I met good old Jonathan Franks,
Oh, the next generation.
the Master Chief.
Oh, that's what's up. You got Master
Halo.
Chief too. Yeah. I heard that series isn't that great though. That's the part that sucks. Is from what I heard that it's
It's
not that great. And they got season 2 coming up, and I'm like, man,
No,
I wasn't a big Halo fan. Like
they
I was
took
never a
off-
big Halo fan.
Yeah,
Halo's
he's
okay.
There's an actor playing him, and he took off. He's like Snake Eyes. You're not supposed to know who he is.
Yep.
You know his background, but you don't know who he is. You don't know what he looks like.
Or if you know what he looks like, you know what he looked like when he was a kid.
That's about it. That's all you know before
When
he
he was
became a
growing up, and
Spartan.
then all of a sudden, then he's now he's just some mythical, some
He's
mystical
only he's the Master Chief of John 117. That's all he's known by. He's like Snake Eyes.
Sorry.
Of course I got a Megatron to go with my
Hell yeah.
There you go.
I got this one because Brandy years ago got me a Peter Cullen, and it's from the movie, so I wanted the two to go together instead of an 80s one.
Yeah, no, it would make. Yeah, you want to match.
I couldn't get Linda Hamilton because her line was too long by the time she came,
Oh,
but I got Eddie Furlong.
Eddie. Okay.
There was nobody in his line, so I felt bad for him.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, Eddie.
You're so fucked up.
And
Like,
now
I feel
the
bad
one I
for
want to save for last is not because it's the best one, but I want to tell you because this motherfucker was a prick.
him. Oh, okay. RoboCop.
That Peter Weller.
Peter Weller.
Thank you.
He was a fucking prick.
Wow.
All right,
Really?
because I
Wow.
go, what's up, Mr. Peter? What's up, Mr. Cullen? It's Dr. Cullen.
Oh, he's actually a
Oh,
PhD.
He said that. For real?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
damn.
Well, I've heard a story about that. He gets pissed because of that. No one calls him doctor.
Really, he
and
has a PhD.
And on his sign, they have like these big signs, like where they sit, like them like plastic signs, whatever.
Yeah.
And someone wrote doctor with a marker, like he was pissed off that they didn't have doctor in it already. And
Hey, bro, some people are weird.
and I was like, oh, okay. I was just like, okay. I wasn't expecting that.
Like my
And
bad.
I started talking, and I'm like, yeah, I remember the first time I seen. I was at my friend's house in 1986, 1987.
Ooh.
Okay, I was 8 years old. I may have gotten a year wrong, but sorry.
Yeah. My bad.
He signs it. Well, okay. Thank you again, Mr.
No.
Dr. Weller.
Yeah, that's some dick move shit, bro.
Dude, he was a dick. And I was like, okay, fuck off.
I'd rather go to like a baseball place and see Pete Rose because Pete Rose would be super happy.
Yeah.
He'd be like, Charlie Hustle, you're the best hitter ever. I know. Come here. I'll give you a discount. Like, holy
Wow.
shit, bro. Yeah, he's one of those ones where it says don't meet your
heroes and
your heroes.
person.
Yeah, that's one you don't want to meet because obviously he's a douchebag. That's fucked
damn.
up.
Yeah, that is messed up.
Bro, that's why I don't like Selma Hayek. I never met her, but I've seen an interview with her, and she was so mean to Conan O'Brien for no reason. That's why I don't like her.
Man.
It is what it is.
I loved her in college.
Don't get
That's
me
the sad
wrong.
part.
She's extremely attractive woman.
Yeah, but if you're
But you could be
Got a
pretty
bad
on the outside, but
attitude.
you're ugly on the inside. Exactly.
yeah,
I don't give a
like,
shit how fucking pretty you are on the outside. That doesn't mean a goddamn thing.
no, I like Sofia Vergara then.
Oh, I love Sofia Vergara.
I heard she's a nice person.
She's hilarious, bro. She's so damn fun. And she's one of those people that's looked the same since she was young. Like I've seen pictures of her younger, and she looks better now than she did back then. And back then she still looked great. And it's just like, what? How do these people not age? Like Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd has looked
Paul Rudd.
22 his whole life. His whole life he's been 22. Or the opposite way. What the hell's her name? From my brother Daryl, mother brother Daryl. What's that guy? Oh, the Newhart show, Bob Newhart.
Oh,
Bob Newhart's been old my whole life.
I know.
Like he's always been old. Yeah, there you go. There's the hug.
Here we go. There's the hug.
I love you. Where's your hands? Where's your hands? I'm just kidding. Gotta be careful with those hands.
Got the New Balance shoes going. I wear them too. So hey, I can't hate.
Yeah, that's when he was going in.
That's what she said.
That's awesome, man. I like that.
My bad.
Whoa.
Jesus. What the hell? He was there too.
Oh my gosh. Hellboy was there?
Hellboy with the horrible toupee.
It was the pitch I was working on.
Fuck?
Y'all know Tepon.
Yeah.
Like, him and
Duct
Ron Perlman could be fucking twin brothers, and that's Mike's hair actually on Ron Perlman.
That's funny, bro. Oh,
I was trying
Dr. Duct Tape. That's what we're gonna call Teppan. We're
Dr.
gonna call
Duct
him
Tape.
Dr.
There
Duct
it
Tape.
is.
That son of a bitch used to fucking duct tape everything, bro. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, but that's awesome, bro. I'm glad you had such a fucking great time. That you
Yeah,
actually
it
spent
was
some
one
time
of the
talking to him and stuff.
one
That's
of
so
the
cool,
greatest
bro.
day of my life, man.
That's
That's
awesome,
awesome.
bro.
Yeah.
I
That's
could
fucking
never
awesome.
ask for something like that again.
I'm telling you,
know.
bro, if he comes to Terrence's wedding, that'll do it.
Mhm.
Well, like I said, man, to get the approval from your hero is like the ultimate compliment, you know?
Yeah.
Not everybody's ever going to get that, but I did. I got it. No
That's
one can
awesome,
ever
bro.
take that away from me.
I'm just glad you had such a great time, bro. That's fucking awesome.
Exactly.
That's $300 I've ever spent in my life.
Yeah, it seems like it was worth it too. You had to spend more time with them because there wasn't as many people that signed up for it or that just didn't show up. Because who knows? Because that happens all the time too.
And
there-
who he is as a person, dude, it just made it even 20 times better.
That's what's
you
up.
know?
That's the part that makes me happy too. That he was actually like a real, genuine, nice person to you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
bro. Like that's awesome. That makes it worth whatever you want to spend on it. Then.
I
Mhm.
feel like he's one of them guys that goes above and beyond for every single person.
Hey, bro.
You know, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that went in with a story like that, or the last person he'll ever meet like that. You know, I'm sure he comes across, and that must be the greatest fucking feeling, that you actually affected people's lives like that.
Look, bro. MJ and Kobe were some of the statements they made was they would go out there and play hurt. Why? Because that might be that one kid in the stands only time to come and see me. So they're gonna come and see me. So if they're gonna spend their money and their time to come and see me, I'm gonna give out 110%, and that's
Yeah.
what looks like Peter Cullen did. And that's fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's all you can ask for. But oh boy, Doctor Douchebag, he can go straight to hell.
Yeah.
To show you I'm not a selfish person, he found out about the Bayou Geeks too yesterday.
Oh, he did. There you go.
Yeah.
What's up?
And I was like, I got a little YouTube show called the Bayou Geeks. Some friends of mine, we do it together.
You gotta
And I
get.
told him about the intro I did and everything, and the show we did.
We gotta get some cards, bro. We gotta make some cards. We hand them out to people.
And we got
Put the address on.
represented at Fan Expo. I put our name on the page
saw it.
there and everybody signed.
Yep, that's what's up.
It looked fucked up because it was like at the bottom and shit. And I'm trying to write like
I can still see it. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
It's on there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's
The
up.
Bayou Geeks, Optimus Prime.
So yeah, that was the day I had yesterday, man. Like I was calling people calling me yesterday, bro. You had birthday, what you did today? Let me tell you.
I had emotional experience with some therapy today.
Actually,
Peter
Gary,
Cullen.
you're the first one that got the record.
I figured I was, bro. When I
You
got
are.
it, I was waiting for it because I was like, I knew I was gonna hear from you yesterday, and I was like, 'cause I was working, so I was like, man, I wonder when he's gonna let me know when he gets to meet him and this and that. And then I got the record, and I was like, I listened to that record, and I was like, oh shit, like that's fucking Optimus Prime talking to fucking Chris. What the fuck? I'm like,
It
that
was
is awesome,
fucking
bro.
surreal as I'm watching him do it. It's like, oh, I tell y'all this part when he
Okay.
did it
Mhm.
and he finished it. I just like, wait, I did this. No shit. If I was looking at him like y'all right now, I went, fuck yeah. And everybody was just like, yeah. No, I didn't go fuck yeah. I went, that's awesome. I yelled it out.
I wish
too.
you did that.
Oh my god. I know.
And
That's
it's crazy.
awesome.
Another crazy thing is a couple guys who were in line with me. Because I mean, Gary could tell you, I'm not a sociable person when it comes to new people. I'm quiet. No, I'm not.
No. If he knows you, he'll talk your ear off. If you don't know you, ain't gonna talk to you.
No,
I'll
I
talk
don't.
to everybody. I'll talk to who. I'll
Yeah.
give a fuck. I'll talk
You
to.
will.
I'll give a shit. Yeah.
So because I saw him
Surprised-
yesterday.
Surprised I
Well,
never got kidnapped.
on the same Transformer channel on Facebook, those guys posted, and that group I was in, I didn't know them from shit, but I recognized them. So I hit them up. I'm like, bro, I was there. What you remember? I sent them my pictures, and they were like, yeah, man, it was awesome. Now we're friends on Facebook.
That's what's
There you
up.
go.
It's that easy.
There you go.
That easy.
Maybe we'll get some new listeners,
That's what we need.
some new subscribers to the podcast.
Yeah, I didn't see anyone I knew there yet, but that one's a big one. So people from all around come to that one. So it's unlikely you're going to see someone you know.
That's what's up, bro.
I mean,
You're
it was
calling.
packed, and like I said, they didn't have a lot. I didn't buy anything. The autographs, the only thing I bought yesterday.
It's all you need.
You didn't,
Like I said, you'll go with a shitload of money. That don't mean you're going to spend a shitload of money.
Right.
see, the only other person that I knew that went there is one of the kids, one of their friends, like a part of their friend group. He lives downtown, but he does Spider-Man cosplay, Miles Morales specifically. And he was down there because I seen a bunch of his Instagram stories, and he's there with a bunch of other Spider-Man, and there's just Gwen here, and then there's Halo guys here, there's Captain, there's Chief over here, there's this guy over there, there's all these different. I'm like, wow, this is like that place actually. I don't go outside, bro. I don't even know. That's like New Orleans is too far for me. That's too far for me to go. I barely want to go down the road to go pick up food, let alone go outside in the cold. I'm not getting paid for it. I have to spend my own money? The fuck? Man, bro, I don't understand any of this shit. All this shit sounds weird to me, you guys are talking about.
Well, hey, I know we've been on. I don't know how long y'all want to go on for, but if it's cool for y'all, if anyone in the chat wants to come on, let me know. I'll send you a link. If Gary and Dirk are cool with that, you want to bring a few people on for a few minutes.
Yeah, no, put us on the
that's
spot
fine.
so if we say no, we'll sound like a dick. Cool. That's good. Hey, if anybody wants to come on, as long as it's okay with Dirk and Gary. If it's not, then it's on them.
Well,
But,
yeah, I knew I was
no.
going to bring people on
Whatever.
Yeah.
live
Yeah.
show.
Happy
So-
birthday to me. Ha
Well, hey, I'm sorry, bro. I just have to pull the card.
Bad power!
ha. There he goes. Fucking double spy. Get the hell out of here.
47. All right.
47 Ronan.
I know. Jesus Christ, man. We're getting old.
Yeah.
bro. Mine's less than a month. Ugh, my goodness.
Your
Yeah, we'll
birthday,
have
Amy?
another live show.
Well, I hate it because the fact that my birthday used to always be right around the Super Bowl. And now it's a week before the Super Bowl because they fucking added that extra week in the end of the season. Like this week right now would actually be wild card week. Last year.
Yeah.
But now it's not wild card week. It's the last game of the season.
Yeah.
And my boys, we pulled off a victory, which is awesome. Kind of salty at the end because it was some bullshit. It was I just watched the replay. Fatty, you're not gonna understand if you didn't watch it. They were at the victory formation at like the 2-yard line with goal to go. They could have
Who's
just
this?
the Saints.
The same.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
Oh.
Okay.
All they had to do was kneel the ball. Game's over. Like the clock runs out. He called in a play saying to kneel the ball, but because the running back that was in there, Jamal Williams, who's been there all year and hasn't had a touchdown all year, wanted to get a regular season touchdown. So the players called a different play. He ran it in for a touchdown, and that's why Arthur Smith and Dennis Allen almost got into a fight in the middle of the field after the game. Because he was like, that was bullshit. Oh, bro. It was, and I'm like, bro, I would have been pissed too. I was like, Dennis Allen even said it. There was a comment. I was just reading Instagram saying that Dennis Allen was even like, man, I didn't even mean for that to happen. I was like, I didn't call that play. I called a kneel down. Like, they just took it into their own hands and called that play because they wanted to give Jamal a touchdown.
Well, fuck it. I mean, you don't want them to score. Don't fucking let them
yeah.
get in the end zone. I'm old school. I don't give a fuck. If you want to run up the score, run up the fucking score.
Yeah, but it's one thing when you're in like victory formation where the guy's way in the back, like that's nobody's doing anything. Everybody's just like, oh, whatever.
It's happened before. I've seen
Oh,
it happen to the
oh,
Saints
no.
with Peyton Manning one time.
Well, no, what's happened before is the fake spike. That's different.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
That's different. Like Dan Marino perfected that shit. I remember when I seen that when I was a kid, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Didn't he spike? He didn't spike the ball. He just threw for a wide open touchdown because he pretended to spike the ball, and he did it." I'm like, "Oh shit!" But yeah, that was fucking crazy. But
Man.
this week has been a crazy week, man. A crazy week for the first week. We
I
got
know.
aliens, fucking Miami. We got Cat Williams going ham on everybody.
Yep.
Chris had a therapy session with his
Peter Cullen.
hero, his hero from his childhood.
Yeah.
Basically raised him.
Yep. Pretty much.
And that's awesome. That was so cool, bro. I'm telling you, when you sent me that audio message, bro, I was just like, "What's this?" I'm like, oh. I automatically kind of knew what it was, but I was like, I got to hear this, and I heard it. I played it like 3 times. I was like, this is so fucking cool. This is so.
Oh,
cool.
I think I drove Brandy crazy with it already.
It's gonna be my
I'm like,
ringtone.
I was like, you're going to hear this for a long time, right? She's like, oh, I anticipate it.
Oh yeah, make it your ringtone, bro. So whenever anybody calls you, just says that. Just start saying that. You're just looking at it.
Actually, Brandy likes the picture. How I added the picture. I was like, yeah, it kind of makes it pop out a little bit just with the audio.
Yeah, no, it worked. It looks great. It was great, bro. That was awesome.
And I'm gonna make a collage with the pictures.
Oh, all
I'm
right.
gonna I'm gonna take the background out, and I was hold on. Sorry. I don't like the background, so I'm gonna try to replace it and put like Optimus Prime in the background.
Put it like a actual battle between like the Decepticons.
Oh, something like that. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
I wish they would have had like an Optimus in the background. That would have been much cooler than just the fucking fan expo. It's pretty lame.
Yeah, well, they got to do what they got to do, bro. They got to promote what they're promoting, bro. You know,
I know.
That's how they work, bro.
I know, but it would have been better if they had like a little background or something, you know. But it's cool, you know. Hey, I got hugged by Optimus Prime.
There you go.
No one can ever.
I didn't realize how short he was.
Me either.
Because like you and him are like eye to eye, and I'm like, I thought he would have been bigger.
Oh, when I went downstairs, Frank was already signing, and it was long as fuck. So I said, let's just go and walk around for a bit. I went and got a few other autographs, like Steve Down, Master Chief, and a few other ones. So then I finally got Megatron's line. So it was like halfway than what it was, and it was going quick. Yeah. And I got up there, Frank like, oh, there you are. Dude, I stuck out with that yesterday, bro. I stuck out with the hat. And he was like, hey, y'all. And me and him were talking, and he was like, Brandy's like, I didn't know you did Hapu or something like that with Curious George. And he started doing Hapu's sound. The little monkey from Aladdin. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he was cool. He didn't know. Me and him was, because he only got a few, like, you got about 30 seconds to a minute when you're up at the table at the regular things.
Yeah.
And I was like, I still love the banter between you and Starscream. That was fucking great. That was just some great shit. He was like, it was. And me and him would talk about the guy Starscream, and he never knew that he was in Roadhouse in that one scene. Yeah, he was like, he's like, really? He's like, wait, what scene is this again? And I told him, I was like, it's not a long scene, but you can't miss it. The husband's trying to sell off his wife's tits for $20. I was like, go back, you can't miss it. Yeah. And he's like, I got to. He's like, I never knew this.
That's awesome. You taught him something.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, and he was cool. He was nice too. He's another guy I like. He's more of the prankster between the two because they're like best friends.
Oh, really? That's
Peter,
cool.
Carl, and Frank. Yeah, they're best friends.
Well, that's awesome that they're actually real best friends.
And Frank's the prankster, and Peter's the serious one.
He's a straight guy. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Frank is not like Megatron at all. Oh, speaking of, I ended the night off on a high note, and I took your advice, Gary. I watched Beast Wars or
you did?
Rise of the Beast.
Rise of the Beast, you watched it?
It was okay.
Okay.
The CGI was fucking. I'm gonna say that CGI was fucking horrible. I mean, that's the worst one yet.
I don't get why they're so bad with the CGI.
Yeah, that CGI was pretty fucking bad. I mean, it was probably the worst one I've seen in any of the Transformer movies.
Yeah, but how did you like the story and everything?
I'll tell you, like I told Brandy, if they can take the human element out the fucking story, the movies would be so much better. Because I really don't care about the human side. And the dude was like so unbelievable. It went way above and beyond, especially with the suit and all that shit. I didn't get into all that shit. Yeah, I was like, I don't need that shit. Just give me the robots fighting each other. That's all I want. But it wasn't bad. I thought it was better than I expected. Like especially with the primals. Or I can't think of their names. The primal bots. That was pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. I didn't mind the story. It wasn't bad. But I like remember I told you about the end? How they put it because I didn't realize they were in the same universe and now they are.
Yeah. Unicron looked fucking good. Unicron looked fucking great.
He's huge, bro. He's so big.
I hope they keep making them and stick to those stories. It looks. You're right. It was a sequel from Bumblebee. I wish they would have kept the same director. I think the movie would have been better.
But that's what always happens, bro. They do that all the time. Like,
because I don't like when they keep bringing in these new people. That's the human element. If you would have kept it the little girl, I think it would. You don't focus on her as much at that point. It'd probably be better. Just focus on the robots, like in the movie, the Godzilla movies. Just focus on the monsters. That's all I care about.
yeah, no, we still got. We got to go see Godzilla -1. Have you seen that, Dirk?
No, I haven't.
Bro, everywhere I've seen, and I was telling Fatty about this. Everywhere I've gone and listened to a review or saw anything written about it, nothing but glowing praise about this movie. Like, this movie is by far the best rated movie that I've ever heard of. I've never heard of any movie having on Rotten Tomatoes, on IMDb, on any of these other sites that all of them are above 95% on everybody, critics, audience, whatever. And I'm just like, damn, like, this movie's that good? I'm like, shit, I gotta watch this.
Yeah.
I might not be able to watch it in the theater. I might not have time. I never have a chance to do it. But like, the only reason we even went to go see Iron Claws because we saw it on vacation. I don't usually have Tuesday afternoons off.
Lucky.
It's not a normal thing for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till it comes on stream. And
I want to watch it in the theater, but I don't.
I got surround sound and shit, so
I got surround sound too, but I don't have any friends that have I want to go to somebody's house that's rich. It's got like a theater.
Yeah, no.
Hey, there's my theater room. What's in there? It's the theater room. It's literally just a theater.
Just a theater room. Yeah.
Just the screen drops down.
Mm-hmm. Did you got the chairs and everything?
Everybody's got recliners and blankets and shit.
We good.
It's like, all right, cool. I seen that too the other day where somebody had there was a theater. I forgot where the hell it was. I think it was somewhere in Europe, but the theater was all beds and it was made for just basically couples. Like, it was bed here, and then the next to your bed is somebody else's bed, and I'm like, cool. So they're just gonna have an orgy watching a movie. All right. Yeah. That's all you're doing here. That's okay. It's one thing to have a theater that's got like the fancy theater where it's got the reclinable seats and you just hit a button on your fucking app and they come bring you your goddamn food.
Mm-hmm.
That's different than you have a bed now. Jesus Christ, like, nobody's gonna watch a movie. It's like cheaper than a hotel room.
Yeah. Damn, I missed that scene.
I know. Oh shit. Oh well.
Oh well.
Yeah. And some creepy dude sitting over there next to you, videotaping everybody. What you doing over there, guys?
Having fun?
No, don't mind me. I'm just recording the movie. I'm bootlegging it later. Sure you are. Why is there a camera in my face, bro? What the hell?
You got a pretty mouth.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Bro.
Time for some deliverance. No.
Poor Ned Beatty.
Yeah, poor Ned. Man.
Oh man, anything else go on this week?
Has Ned Beatty still alive? I think he's still. Well, when he
might be. Who knows?
If he passes, we'll have to play 10 squeals for him in honor.
Who knows, bro? With all these Mandela effect things, bro, I don't fucking know if anybody's dead or alive anymore.
Ned Beatty.
No, he died.
No, he did.
He's gone.
Yep. July or June 13th, 2021.
No shit.
Oh man. 3 years ago.
We'll have to give eventually him the 10 squeal salute.
Never heard of that?
Like a pig.
Yeah, that'll be he's a
Go get some dudes from Arkansas. Woo, soy. Woo, pig. Woo, pig.
Where's my bow and arrow?
Oh, bro, I seen something the other day that was a handheld bow and arrow. Basically, you held it in your hand and you put the arrow through the middle of it, and then it had the band back here, and you just pulled it like that and held it. There was no bow on it at all. It was so fucking cool. I was like, "What is that?" I'm like, "That looks cool." It looked more like it was more made for like spear fishing, but it wasn't made for spear fishing. I've seen those before too. I've seen those spear fishing guns and shit before. Those things are fucking crazy. And they got a hair trigger on them too. You will kill somebody with one of those fucking things. I fucking literally almost killed somebody doing that one time. I was at like one of my parents' friend's house or something. They had one on the wall and it was locked and loaded, ready to go. And I like touched it, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this room and pretend like I wasn't here.
Leave this alone.
I didn't do shit.
Yeah, I do
How'd
that.
that get to the ceiling? I don't know.
Mm.
Maybe your cat touched it. I don't fucking know. Dude, I don't.
And like we don't have a cat. Well,
Yeah, well, I swear I saw one running around this motherfucker. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, bro, it's been a crazy first week.
yeah.
I still can't believe that Cat Williams took out everybody like he did. I just
Yeah.
can't. I don't understand how that happened. Like, and I didn't realize, like, looking in more into Cat, he's he's like a certified genius.
That's what they say.
Yeah, like they're saying that he's been part of Mensa forever.
Mm.
When I was telling Chris this, she's like, "What's Mensa?" I'm like, "It's for really smart people. It's like
Yeah, it's like-
you have to get invited to go to something like that because you're that intelligent. Like that's not like a club that anybody gets. Like you're more likely to get an American Express black card delivered to your house before you get invited to Mensa.
yeah.
Like it's very difficult to get into that. Like they said he's got like an IQ of like 160, 170 or some shit. I'm like, I know Cat Williams is funny. Then he's like, I remember he was saying that the hardest drugs he's ever done were nicotine, alcohol, and weed. That's
Yeah.
it. He's like, that's it. He's like, I've never done any of this other shit that everybody says about.
Yeah.
He's like, and I've been to jail 30,000 times.
30,000 times.
he's like, but I'm still out. I'm out the next time, and I'll tell you all about it because y'all be seeing me. Y'all know that I'm in jail. So we gonna talk about it.
Yep. Right here from Cincinnati.
Because I'm a boy, Damon, a boy.
Oh, and then like what the hell was his name? Oh boy, Mike.
Mike Epps?
No, Mike from when he played the pimp, Mike.
Oh, Money Mike. Money Mike.
Yeah, Money Mike. How he came up with all of it
Yeah.
because he hung out with some ladies of the night back when he was a teenager because they helped raise him.
Yeah.
He was even talking about that too, Fatty, bro. His thing is he would rather employ a bunch of beautiful women to work for him and to help take care of his children than a bunch of dudes.
And
I'm
what's
like-
his logic on it?
He'd rather see something pretty talking to him. And I'm like, you know what? He's not wrong.
Right.
He's, I can't even be mad. Like, he's like, what would you rather have, an entourage of men or women? I don't want no stinking ass breath rolling my blunt. He's like, I want a beautiful woman who smells like flowers and jasmine.
And you know the first thing Shannon Sharp probably said. Oh, they white?
Cat
I
Williams
love
said
it.
White, black,
Cat-
and-
Pale skinned women around me. God, how I love that cat. Oh.
Cat Williams said he don't care about what color you are.
Yeah, he
loves
did
them
say
all.
that.
Yeah, he loves all of them.
No,
Mhm.
Shannon Sharp does.
Yeah, well, that's Shannon. We all know about how Shannon do.
Oh, yeah. We know how he rolls. So
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, bro, it's just, but that
Yeah,
alien,
very, very light.
but that alien thing in Miami is so weird, bro, because you don't hear anything else about it. Like, oh, it's just 4 teens having a fight in the mall. So you needed 60 officers and turn off the power in the mall and have Black Hawk helicopters flying around. I don't understand. That's what parts doesn't add up to me. Like, I don't want to believe too extreme on one way or the other, but that story doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I've been at malls where there's been a shooting and there wasn't 60,000 officers outside and there wasn't a Black Hawk helicopter circling the area. Don't get me wrong. Police helicopters, yes, I can understand that 100%. I lived in Chicago. There were police helicopters. But Black Hawk helicopters, military, that's a little different. That's a little different, bro.
it's
That
Florida.
is- yeah, it is Florida. I try to tell everybody all the time, Florida's another country.
Yep.
That's a whole nother country, and each one of their little parts of Florida are completely different than other parts. Like the Panhandle, like Pensacola and all that, that's
Mhm.
just chill, laid back. We're going to the beach. Same thing with the Keys. Keys, we're just out here, man. We're
No.
just chilling, man. We're just good, man. We're just having our fun, go in our boat, go fishing. Then you got Miami, drugs everywhere. Everywhere in Miami, there's drugs. Orlando, the friendliest place on earth. Just up the road from Orlando's debauchery city in Daytona. Like Daytona, when like Bike Week comes through, when I used to live in Orlando and Bike Week would come through, bro, it was different. Like the traffic was so crazy and just so many motorcycles and so many half-naked women and men in chaps everywhere. It's like, oh, okay, this is how it is. All right, cool. Yeah.
Women in tights.
Blue oyster.
The Blue Oyster. Oh my god. Oh shit, dude.
Stay out of Florida, kids.
Yeah, Florida's crazy, bro. Florida's so
Actually,
bad.
I'd rather go to Florida than New York or
I don't want to
Chicago.
go. I'm not trying to go anywhere.
I have a
Yeah.
better chance coming back alive in Florida than I do in Chicago or New York.
Well, you because of your skin tone.
Yeah.
No, I don't care. I think anyone's skin tone. You have a better.
No. I lived in Orlando. I used to live in a nice part of Orlando, like right by Universal, and I
Oh.
would get pulled over once a week
Oh damn.
going home because I would have to drive through a not the greatest neighborhood into a good neighborhood. But me driving through that not so great neighborhood and then leaving that neighborhood and going into a nicer neighborhood, I'd get pulled over. I'd be in my work attire. I'm literally wearing like a shirt with my name tag buttoned on, and I'm getting pulled over in a fucking Dodge Neon. I didn't have like a fancy car, I had a Dodge Neon, and I'm getting pulled over like I'm some fucking drug dealer.
Dude, you should have fixed the damn taillight.
There's never a taillight out, bro.
Bullshit. There was a
It's a random-
taillight. There
there
was
was-
a taillight.
No,
And
it
you
was-
kept resisting.
Yeah, brown skin. That's what it was called.
You kept resisting. We know.
Fits the description.
Yep.
Fits the goddamn description. That's what it always
Stop
was.
resisting, sir. I'm just standing here. You're resisting.
Oh, like that one.
we
with,
know that we know that kind of resistance exists.
That's with Brian and Peter on Family Guy when they get pulled over. Peter was drunk as hell, and then when they pulled him out, and then a bag of weed falls out of Brian's. Oh, he's got drugs! They pulled out the guns, fucking beat his ass. I'm like, Jesus Christ!
Damn it, Brian.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
So you
man.
should have fixed the taillight. They kept warning you. You didn't want to
Yeah,
listen.
Sure they did.
Oh yeah.
But I'm glad you had a great birthday, bro. I'm glad you had a
Heck yeah.
great birthday. You got to meet your hero. You got to do a bunch of cool shit. There's memories you can't ever you can't even put the price on the memories you got from that, bro. That's
Oh no, that's something that's gonna go to the grave with me, dude. You know,
yeah, that's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
like I said, it finally the light shone down upon me. It's like it was waiting for it. God was like, you deserve one, kid.
There you go.
There you go.
He was like, you deserve one. You've earned it.
It's like Dungeons and Dragons. He was rolling. It's like, I get a 15 or higher, kid.
Dude,
15 or higher.
I just kept
16,
having
you got it, baby.
I kept having this bad feeling all the way up to the moment it happened.
Oh,
I
really?
was-
You're afraid that it wasn't going to happen?
I was like, dude, it just everything's just
Perfect.
been aligned perfectly. This don't happen to me. You know, I was like, something will happen. I know it. He's gonna cancel. Every day I would check. Cancel.
Oh,
Hey,
I was like, whew.
Especially started off kind of bad when they told you the wrong place to go. Like, yeah, go to 239.
Well, no. Well, it wasn't. No, okay. The day of, I was pretty confident. It was just every day before that. I was checking it. Canceled. Okay, he's not canceled. 'Cause which part
There's no
wound
storm coming,
up?
right? It's
One of the hobbits wound up canceling. Sean Austin wound up canceling.
Oh, that sucks.
So-
Whoever wanted to see him.
Yeah, I want to see him because of Rudy. You know,
I'd rather see him because of Encino Man.
that's it.
Oh.
Or Goonie.
Oh, the Goonies.
Goonies.
Man, oh my God, Goonies. You know what somebody said? I forgot what's that? Remember that guy that played Newman from Seinfeld?
Oh. Newman.
The fat guy with the glasses,
Yeah.
with the
Mhm.
mailman. The
I
Newman.
don't. I'd have to see him.
I can't
Yeah,
remember. But you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, the guy
Yep.
from Jurassic Park.
Yeah, him. Well,
Okay.
if they said that what he's actually doing, and it's Easter egg. I just saw this the other day. I thought it was fucking hilarious. It's an Easter egg. He's actually cosplaying the Goonies.
Simi.
Bless you.
Thank
He's
you.
actually cosplaying the Goonies in Jurassic Park. If you look, everyone that Chunk's outfits that he wears in the Goonies, he's wearing it in Jurassic Park. Like when he's got the yellow jacket on, like the rain jacket on. He's got the
Yeah.
white shirt on. He's got the white. Yeah, he's cosplaying Chunk from fucking Goonies, bro. How great is that? I'm like, I learned this shit 40 fucking years later or 30 years later. That's fucking great. I love it. It's awesome. I'm like, that's so fucking fun. I'm like, that makes it even better now. Like, I want to go watch it now just to go see. I just want to go see the original Jurassic Park again, just so I can be like, oh look, he is. It is wearing that. That's fucking awesome. My dog's in the background going crazy.
Hello, dinosaur. No.
Now we got a baby dinosaur. DNA with a country accent.
Holy
Go
shit.
figure.
Awesome.
But yeah, man. So
But yeah, like I said, man, one of the greatest days of my life. One of the greatest days of my life, without a doubt.
That's what's up. Well, I'm glad, bro. I'm very happy for you.
Yeah, I tried to involve y'all as much as I could.
No, it wasn't for us, bro. It was your day.
Yeah, it was your day, your birthday.
Hey, but hey, look, I try to get everybody involved. I'm not a selfish person.
I know.
I mean, I tried to bring everybody I knew with him. You know, I brought, technically y'all up, Brandy up, Taryn up. It was like you try to bring everybody up because because those people are part of your life.
Right.
And I even told Brandy it was even more. If Taryn would have been there too, it would have been great.
Oh man!
But with Brandy being there, and Brandy knows how the passion I have for Optimus Prime and why, and it was just as cool,
That's
because she was like, "You'll be all right." She kept on saying, "You'll be all right. You'll be all right. I promise.
Everything's gonna be all right."
I'm like, "What if I make an ass in front of myself?" She's like, "You won't. You won't. You won't make an ass."
I'll have it all on video so we can relive it.
Yeah, like I said, it's not like you're meeting just one of the stars downstairs, for that 1 minute,
Right.
And it's just not some random star some fandom you had as a kid. This is really emotional, So yeah, I was nervous, man. It's fuck. I didn't know how I was going to do.
Well, I'm glad you did good.
Yep, did good.
Yeah. Even though you got emotional and you got sad, it was fine. It was a good sad. It was a good cry.
I didn't expect the embrace like on that level like he did. I didn't expect that.
He did call him, baby.
Like I said, you don't see people like in his stature and shit like that act like that.
No, not usually, but he's a pro, bro. He's not like Dr. Douchebag. That's what we're calling him. He's not even gonna have a real name anymore. His name is Dr. Douchebag.
Dr. Weller.
No, Dr. Douchebag.
And I thought I've heard stories about him with shit like that. I've heard that doctor story from somewhere before. I just don't remember when. But when he said that, it kind of clicked. It was like, I've heard this before. I just don't remember where he's really a prick about that. It's like, dude, we kids, we knew you as fucking Peter Weller, RoboCop. You're going to fucking condemn us because we don't want to call you doctor? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck you're a doctor? You're RoboCop. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, where's that 209 at?
If you could save my life if I drop dead real fast, fantastic. But you're still always going to be RoboCop. I'm going to say RoboCop saved my life.
Hey, look, what, like, and is he like a real doctor, or does he just have like a PhD in some like psychology or some shit?
He's got the title. That's all as much as I know.
Or is it one of those things where I had a customer that was a dentist, and on the back of his house where his pool was, it said PhD. I'm like, oh wow, you're a doctor. I'm like, oh, I didn't know you were a doctor. What medicine do you practice? He's like dentistry. I'm like, oh, okay, you're that kind of doctor. All right, cool.
Bruh.
Is he a physicist? Is that what it is?
I don't. I should do. I didn't think about this when he said that. I should have got smart ass if I would have thought of it quick enough. I was like, okay, Dr. Buckaroo Banzai. Because he was a doctor in Buckaroo Banzai.
I know.
And so that's what I should have did. But it didn't click.
Well, because he caught you off guard with him being a douchebag. Because you don't expect that. Unless you're a dick to them, there should be no reason they should treat you like an ass. Like there should be no reason for them to be mean to you. Like I never understood why they're mean. Why people are like that. Like you're coming here to do something because people paid money to see you, and then you're gonna be like that. Like you're not doing this for free. Like I can see if you're doing it. Like I can see if you're at dinner and you walk up on them. That's a place where I can understand them being rude to you. You're literally at a convention to have people come and do this shit. The fuck?
I would see if he was amongst his peers and like higher ups. I would get that one. I really would. But when you with your fans, they don't know you as a doctor. They don't know you in that world, in that private world, like those people do. So you expected people to learn something about you like that on the fly or whatever. We don't look at you as Dr. Pete. We look at you as fucking RoboCop, Peter Weller, the actor, Buckaroo Banzai, the other fucking movies he was in. We don't see you like that. And he just don't get it. He don't get it.
Apparently not.
Robo Dick is what he is.
You know, I don't believe if you went up to Ian McKellen and said, "Oh, hey, Mr. McKellen, how you doing?" I don't think he'd be like,
"Sir,
Ian McKellen."
Yeah.
I don't believe he would do that.
I was knighted by the queen, bitch. Like,
Yeah, I don't believe they would do that. Even Elton John, I don't believe Elton
Oh,
John
no
would be
way.
like,
No,
oh,
I don't
No
think so.
way.
Yeah.
That's the first person I thought of was I was like, I don't think Elton John would ever be like, I don't think Sean Connery would have been like that.
No, I don't believe
He was knighted
that.
too. I wouldn't think Sean Connery would have been like, Sir Sean Connery.
Yeah, I mean, it's a title, but you don't expect everybody to know that. If it was so important, they would have it in the movie, Sir Sean Connery. I never saw that one fucking movie.
I think I have seen it. I don't
Really?
remember what. Yeah, I think I've seen it one, or maybe it was a guest appearance on a show or something.
Yeah,
I
see,
think
that
it had
would
it
make
on-
sense.
Like I think I've seen it like that, like guest starring or special guest. Sir Isaac Newton.
Yeah, but to put that on the fans, that's just fucking wrong.
Yeah,
know?
people that they're just too full of themselves, bro.
Yeah.
People that think themselves are too much, that are bigger than what they are, is just ridiculous, bro. Like that's why, that's one of the reasons why I love John Cena, because that dude, like by far, he's had the most. What was it called? What is that called? What's that company? The Make-A-Wish Foundation. He's had the most Make-A-Wish
Yeah,
Foundation.
yeah.
Yeah, he
John-
did. Yeah.
and he does it all the time. Like I remember one time they said that he flew like 8 hours to go see a kid because they were like, his last wish is to see you, and he might not make it through the day. Like, and he literally seen the kid, and then on his way back, he found out that the kid passed away like an hour after he was gone. And I'm like, damn, dude, like that's fucking like that's some true dedication to to fandom. Like you actually like really love your people that brought you there. Like without us and fans that are out here, none of these people would be anything.
Well, they
There would be
forgot
shit.
that long ago, bro.
Yeah.
They really have. It's all included sports, everything. They forgot that long ago.
Well, some people, but not all. Not everybody, bro. That's the thing. And the thing is, the ones that you don't hear about, is the reason you don't hear about them is because they're not on Instagram. They're not on social media showing all this stuff. Like Dennis Rodman, I never knew that Dennis Rodman, whenever he went to Boston, would buy out a Toys R Us and bring all the fucking toys to the Boston Medical Center for children and give it to all the kids. But no, there was no media coverage of it. I never found that out until like 5-6 years ago. I never knew about that. I just thought Dennis Rodman was the party guy. Let's go party and pierce a nipple and pierce my asshole and let's go party with fucking men and women. Let's just do all of that shit. Robo Dick, that's what his name is. Robo Dick.
Man, Chris just saying that day. I'm sorry to hear that RoboCop was a dick.
Yeah, Dr. Robo Dick douchebag.
And I want to thank Chris too. That was nice what he said on
Yeah.
this one. Your story touched me, dude. And Peter Cullen understands what it means to people. He gets it. He made it a point. Yeah, he said that in his lifetime achievement too.
Oh.
He did. He said the fans, he said until all is one.
Yeah.
He loves his
Oh
friends.
man.
Look, bro, nobody is anything without the people behind you. What's that say? Bully Ray said.
Said it best. Worry when you're famous and people don't come up to you. Yeah. There was a lot of them out there like that, dude. Like people just didn't give a shit about. Like Peter Collins. I just went up to him. That's how nobody was in his fucking line. Dude, Randy Quaid was right next to Frank Welker, and there was nobody in Randy Quaid.
Oh man. Oh, I like Randy Quaid.
I think
That's
Randy
sad.
Quaid did it to himself, though. I mean, he hasn't had the best reputation the past couple of years.
Really?
He kind of went off the deep end for a while.
Yep.
Yeah, the dude was like, him and his wife made a porn video
Oh.
because he was like fucking his wife, and he's yapping about the government while he's doing it. Yeah, it was fucking nuts. And then he was squatting in people's houses.
Yep. Very weird. Hey, speaking of weird porn videos, you know what? I heard somebody say there was a trick that said, if you ever do a porn video, make sure you have some sort of Disney cartoon movie in the background playing, so that no matter where it gets leaked to, it can never stay leaked for too long because Disney will make sure to take it down because of copyright. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but you could also take the sound off. I mean, it really
you
don't
could.
matter.
Yeah, you could. Let it snow. Let it snow. Oh, it's snowing. That's what it is. Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm so stuck on wearing Randy Quaid. Having sex and saying political stuff at the same time.
Oh shit! I got to show y'all something real quick because this was brought up when Shot of Brandy came on last time. She found me something for my birthday. I had the thermos, but the lunchbox broke many years ago, like fucking 40 years ago. So she found me the lunchbox. This, yeah,
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh, Secret of them. Okay.
yeah. one of the original lunch boxes. I was like, does it have a thermos? Oh, it does. And put my thermos in. But I was like, nah, there was room for two.
There you go.
Aw.
Yeah, so you've been able to put them both.
But yeah, it was cool that I got the lunchbox to, because we were talking. She was like, I never seen it. I was like, how did you never see this fucking movie?
Well.
Yeah,
Hey,
so
you
get
know,
that,
you know how
baby.
times I've said that to you guys? Never seen this.
What's
fucking-
up, Darren? What's up? One of the down south people here, Darren.
Oh, damn.
Oh, what's up, bro?
Down
Coach
South
Darren.
Sports.
Oh man.
Those are Saints.
Yeah, I'm sure Darren will be on Tuesday.
The
Everybody
recap.
gonna be bitching and griping. They should have lost. they
Who, the
shoulda just
Bucks?
lost.
No, the Bucks won.
The
but
Bucks
I-
won, yeah. So
Yeah, and it looks
Saints
like-
can't get in.
No, they could still got
Oh.
in, but it had to been like the Packers and the Seahawks both had to lose.
Oh, yeah. I
So
don't think Packers are winning right now. So.
yeah, no, I'm so mad about that. Fucking Bears can never beat the goddamn Packers, bro. Unless they can come back and do something crazy, that'd be awesome.
Nah.
The Bears.
But the Seahawks are losing to the Cardinals, which is weird because the Cardinals. It's so weird, man.
Cardinals been beating everybody. The
No.
Cowboys, the Eagles.
They beat the Eagles last week.
Eagles, I know.
I remember when we all thought the Eagles were good. They were 10-1, whipping everyone's ass, and we're like, "Oh, they're great." No, not
Actually, the
good.
team that's I'm like shocked this year. Actually, there's a couple: Cleveland and Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit. But Detroit started off great, and they've had the same team. Cleveland is really crazy because of the fact that I don't know,
Quarterbacks.
they've had like 17 quarterbacks.
Right.
It's like what? And they're just looking now at Deshaun Watson and that $230-something million guaranteed contract. Like we got all the way here without even him.
Yep.
And
Joe
without even our
Flacco,
best
baby.
running back. Like, yeah, Joe Flacco, bro. Joe Flacco's younger than us, but old for a quarterback, and he's out there balling his ass off. I love that motherfucker. Go,
Oh,
Joe.
Right.
Chris Matthews is not saying that. He's a Ravens fan. So.
Yeah, no. Well, Lamar is going to be MVP. I
He is.
really think he's going to be MVP. I don't see anybody else other than maybe Brock Purdy, maybe, but I don't even think that. I think it's him. But look at us. We turned into a sports show all of a sudden. What's happened?
Well, we
Yeah.
cover everything. We
Cover
do
all
what
the
they want to
topics.
do. They play. We dance how we want to dance. We play how we want to play. The Bayou Geeks family. But y'all ready to get on out of here? It's been a hell of a show. I mean,
Yes.
I know we talked, more about the Peter Cullen thing. Yeah, I appreciate that too because I like getting the story out, and I like that I gave context on it because I just don't want to sound like some stupid kid fan that just loved it and just. I know it was. I had an emotional connection to that character.
No, I
Yeah.
get it, bro. We got.
So I finally gave some context to it today.
And I 100% get it, bro. It makes sense, bro. It's
Yeah, I
good.
said some things I wouldn't usually say to people, on this, but since I told it to Peter Cullen, he gave me the
Give you the courage.
yep. Until all is one.
Autobots, roll out.
Let's
If
play
you-
it one more time. Come on, let's
Yeah.
do it.
My name is Optimus Prime, and this message is for my friend Chris. Chris, congratulations on the way you live your life. And happy birthday. This is your day. It's time to transform and roll out. That's my rollout sound.
That part kills me every time. That's my rollout sound.
And what's amazing? That's no effects, nothing, just a recording device, and it's prime.
It's so funny though, but that last part's my best.
That last part's
I can
great.
just imagine him when he's banging some chick. He's like, "That was my cup."
That's my rollout sound.
Oh my god!
Don't ruin that moment for me, Derek.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Fucking mother, bro. This is so. Oh shit! That's fucking great, bro.
Next time I'm doing with Brandy. I'm
Oh no.
gonna pull out and go. That's my pull out sound.
Then just walk away. Oh shit!
Now roll out, bitch.
It's time for you to roll out.
No, man. Oh, shit. I think it's time to go.
Oh,
So yeah, we'll roll on out since it's a Sunday. Next week, Gary, I think it'll be you and me on Friday. Dirk will give you the week off. You've earned it, my friend.
all
Yes.
right.
And y'all put out a show today too. Matter of fact, huh?
Yeah, we did.
That's what's up. I thought I got an alert.
Oh. I forgot if I sent that one or not. Oh well, it'll come to me.
No, I think I got it on YouTube. Like I think I got the YouTube alert.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you for the happy birthday. I got it on Facebook too. I mean, to do it again, thank you very much. And everybody said happy birthday. Thank y'all.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I have a better memory to remember on January 6th. And,
Oh,
you know,
bro, I wasn't even gonna bring it up, bro. I was-
No,
Yeah, don't
bring it up now, bro, because it can't rain on my parade anymore. Peter Cullen, you know, he had the touch, baby. You know,
What happened? He touched you. What?
No, you got the touch. You got the power.
he destroyed the space COVID for me. You know,
Space COVID.
just like in the cartoon.
Oh my god.
He opened up the Matrix, and all them bad memories about January 6th just went.
They went away.
Yep.
He was like, "Rise, fatty 316."
Oh,
No.
But yeah, so let me do my shout outs. Mo Dirk City podcast, you know, our friends Mojo and Dirk, well, the man with no name, as you know, I'm here. Like I said, they put out a show today. Go check it out.
Yes.
And of course, we got our friends from Spitball Media, you know, John Draper, Shaheen, and Mr. B. Show Brian. Of course, Wrestling Suit with Missionary Thomas, Joey Numbers, and our friend Kevin Castle, who's reunited with Don Tony.
There you go.
Yes, and I'm a Don Tony Patreon again. I went back, support my friend Kevin, and you know what? Let's put everything to bed. My beef with Don Tony, even though he don't know who the fuck I am, but I didn't like him. So, but hey, hey, you know, hey,
How can you have beef with somebody they don't even know who you are?
no, you know, it was we took for a while. It was like it was a side thing, and people were taking sides in that Don Tony Kevin Cattle. They won't say it was a feud, but it was a feud, just a quiet feud, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
Wasn't
took
quite-
Kevin was my friend, so
Could-
I took
was it-
Kevin's
was it-
side. I mean, whose side I'm
was
gonna
it-
fucking post take?
It wasn't a quite Hatfield and McCoy situation, right?
Yeah, it was a quiet feud, but people were taking sides behind people's back. But Kevin was my friend, and I thought Don Tony did some certain fucked up shit for clout, you know. And when even with Mish, I think a lot of shit was said to get clout and play victim, and I didn't like that. But you know, hey, everybody deserves a second chance. No,
Hey, they squashed their beef, so we're not gonna bring
yeah.
it up.
So I'm good with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, shout out to Chris Matthews who's in the
Thanks,
chat.
Chris.
What's up, baby?
Check out his
Appreciate
hot sauce channel.
Hot sauce.
Jeff Littman.
Our friend Joe Punches. They all told me happy birthday. Thank y'all for that.
Yeah. Make sure everybody likes, subscribes, rate us, review us, share it, tell your mom and them. And we appreciate all the support. It was another great week. First week of the year down. You know, only 51 more to go.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Dirk, you got anybody, bro?
Oh, shout out to Old God Metalcast, Sir Robert of Blades, and Jim Vicious. And check out our sister show, ADS Metal, where we talk about heavy metal music that influenced us as kids. Aaron and I, aka Mojo.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
never-
Well, tell Mojo he got to come on soon, man. Yeah, I haven't been
He was
on a
on
show
your-
with
he was-
Mojo in a while.
He was in the chat earlier, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Unless he
think I
don't
seen
like
him.
me no more, son. Did I piss him off? I mean,
Nah.
Maybe.
I'm sorry if I did. I mean, but yeah, tell Mojo he's more than welcome to come on. He's never been on with Gary yet, so
Yeah.
That's okay.
I mean, maybe I don't know. I don't know if y'all be up for it. Is the Royal Rumble on a Saturday?
I'm not sure.
I was
know.
thinking if y'all want to do the Royal Rumble, maybe we could talk about it. Maybe, and like we'll just. I don't know how we could do that without getting copyrighted, but
Yeah.
No, we would get
we could
copyrighted.
go live. We could do it. I couldn't put the video up.
Watching
of
on our
that.
phones while we're live.
We all would have to have Peacock. I know Dirk has Peacock.
I got Peacock, yeah.
Oh, so yeah, then we all
Yeah,
watch it. We'll just be on the screen while watching on a second screen or something.
Yeah, we could do that.
We could talk about it more. I mean, it's no guarantee, but maybe we could do something like that. You know, I want to do some more interactive shit like that this year. Like I said, with the reviews, just do some different shit.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think we got a new comment. Make sure.
Nope.
Want to make sure everybody. Randy, did the Saints win?
Yeah, they won.
Even though we're not the sports show, Randy, but yes, they did win. We did talk about a little sports on here.
Yeah, we hit a little bit of it.
This show just gets a lot of people are confused. Our show gets streamed on Down South Sports because we're affiliated with each other now, and also like I broadcast them on my channel, so
Facebook.
we're all affiliated. Yeah, so we're trying to bring in their fans, and we're trying
big family, man.
go there.
It's a big fan, bro.
Randy, like and subscribe to our channel, man, on YouTube,
Yeah, check us out.
and like the Facebook channel.
Yeah, and wherever you find your podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Bayou Geeks.
Yeah,
But yeah, the Saints did win 48-7, right, Gary? Or 14, what it was? I don't know.
48
They
to 7.
destroyed them. Yeah.
Yeah, it was an ass whooping. Like I said, that last touchdown was uncalled for, but the players took it into their own hands.
Yeah, who cares? It's the last game of the season. Stop whining. They were just pissed that they got stormed. That's all.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So,
but let's roll on out. Y'all care if Optimus Prime takes us out for the day?
I don't care.
Oh, come on. Let us out.
Some people, maybe somebody hasn't seen it yet, but all right, guys, one more time. The last time this will ever be played on show, and I'm not bullshit because it's for me, no one else. So, all right, guys, it was good hanging with y'all this week. Thank you again for the birthday wishes, and Gary, Dirk, thank y'all again. And you know, let me have pretty much the show. I'm not going to even lie to you. I was most of the show, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Let me tell my story.
Anytime.
No problem.
All right, guys, we'll let Optimus take us out. We'll see y'all next week.
My name is Optimus Prime, and this message is for my friend Chris. Chris, congratulations on the way you live your life. And happy birthday. This is your day. It's time to transform and roll out